degrees, but the rest of Europe is a lot cooler. And of course, as you probably are well aware from the news in the last few days, much of the western Mediterranean has received quite a battering. It's been very cold and very windy and often very wet too. That's not changing. A new area of low pressure developing here is going to produce some strong winds and gales again in that western part of the Mediterranean, as well as some pretty heavy rain. You also notice some cold weather sweeping south through Russia and into the Ukraine. But that's where the really unsettled conditions are going to be, through parts of eastern Spain, the Balearics, Sardinia, that sort of area, some heavy rain and thundery showers. Much different closer to home. We have high pressure slipping in from the west, so it's going to become quiet and settled just about everywhere. But of course the problem at this time of year, when it is quiet and settled, light winds, if the cloud breaks during the night, then we are going to have some fog and frost. The big problem is to decide exactly when and where those breaks are going to occur. We do have some patches of cloud across the country at the moment, some thicker cloud in that northwestern corner. The cloud in the northwest here through Northern Ireland, western Scotland will continue to edge eastwards, bringing some lightish and patchy rain and drizzle to mostly the north and west of Scotland, perhaps along the northern coast there of Northern Ireland. The other patches of cloud further south should drift away. One or two light showers though remaining, I think, around some of those eastern and southwestern coasts. And although it's still a bit on the chilly side, not feeling as cold as it did yesterday, because at least the winds are a little bit lighter, still pretty chilly though, I should think, along that Norfolk coast. Now during tonight, this weather front here marks the boundary between the milder conditions and cloudier conditions to the north of it, the clearer weather to the south of it. In fact, under those clear skies, it's going to be a really cold night, a widespread frost, some patches of dense fog to go with it as well. Temperatures around the coast holding up. Much milder further north though, with that cloud and perhaps every now and again a little bit of drizzly rain. High pressure though very much under control, in control through the rest of the week. Again, those northwestern parts on Thursday keeping some drizzle going, and with those moist and mild southwesterly winds, some drizzle in those northwestern parts right up and including the weekend. But for the rest of the country, it's going to be dry. Most places will be mild, but there will be that fog around and even some frost night and morning. And where any of that fog lingers, of course, those temperatures peg down. That's it. Back to Alan.